The next cycle of our journey leads us to the most important letter in the Lashon. I am Baruch Yahuah. We enter into letter number 10. That is Yad. That is a hand that is holding something. You can notice this letter because the hand starts from the shoulder going all the way to the thumb and to the palm. This is one of the letters that symbolizes a hand that is grabbing when we saw the letter Yahuah. Now this hand, we notice it a universal language that we do subconsciously is when we get to yawn or when we get to burp. Something goes into the mouth, that is the hand, a fist-shaped hand, and the breath goes into the fist, and that symbolizes or signifies when he says that our lives are in his hands. Man has been speaking a language for so many years that he does not understand. This is a universal language that is done by all creation. Psalm 136:12 says, with a strong hand and with an outstretched arm, for your mercy endureth forever. We also see in Psalm 66:9, which says, for he holds our lives, that is the breath or the spirit, in his hand, and he holds our feet to the path, which means we go according to his will. And his will, it is about to come and to give him praise. Job 12:10 says, whereas the life or the breath of all living things are in his hand, and the breath of every man. Now this is the hand that is very crucial, that is holding our spirits, that is holding our breath not to disconnect. And it is when that hand opens that we lose our lives or man gets to die. This we pick up from the pictography. The sound of this letter sounds like E. Many may dispute the sounding, but you find it also in letters like Achi. There is no E in Achi, but there is a sounding of E because there is the letter Yad or the letter Y. That also is found in the name of Mashiach. When we sound it as if there's an E in Mashiach, but there's no E but the Y. That symbolizes that he is truly the breath. Also, when you look at the sound of the Ruach, you sound like there's a Ruach, which is the sound of the U. It is E-A, U-A. We get to the translation of the name. Each letter now we see and we know what exactly it means, that it is not the Yad Hey Uah Hey like we would call it, or as we call it Yahuah, but it is E-A, U-A. Notice the Uah for Ruach, the sounding we call it Ruach. There is the U sound. And in the Ya, there is that E sound. And the Ha is about the breathing in, that is the inhaling and the exhaling, because he is the breath that gives life. And it is all about the breath. We could look at also Psalm 148. And when we look at that, we notice that it says everything has got to come to praise him. Praise him in his heights, praise him all his malachims, praise him all his armies, praise him sun and moon, praise him all you stars of light, praise him heavens of heaven, and the waters above the heavens. Let them praise the name of Yahuah. Could they know how to say Yahuah? They do not know how to say Yahuah, but they know of a breathing that is Yahuah. And that goes for all the creatures. Praise Yahuah from the earth, you great sea creatures, and all the depths, you fire and hail, snow and clouds, stormy winds that does his words, mountains and hills, fruit trees and all cedars, wild beasts and all cattle, creeping creatures and all flying birds. Oh, let them all praise the name of Yahuah. Yahuah. That is the sounding that they would understand, because it is about the breath. When you have lit the fire and there is no air or wind or the breath, the fire does not light, but it gets extinguished because it needs the breath. It is all about the breath. Everything needs his breath. Yahuah. Even the plants cannot survive without his breath. Everything requires his breath. Yahuah.